Hi, I'm Emily of Emily's Line Fitness, and welcome to your bar strong arms and thighs workout with some hand weights. So for today's workout, we are going to use hand weights. I have 1 kilo. I would say anything from 0.5 to 1.5 at the absolute max is gonna work for you. And then also, or 1 to 3 pounds. And then we also have a chair or some sort of balance support, whether that be a couch or a countertop, whatever works for you and your space. And if you don't have weights, you can do the entire thing without them, just creating that resistance from your mind-body connection. All right, for now, the weights are in the center of your mat, and we're gonna open those legs nice and wide, much wider than hip width apart, and turn your toes out slightly. Think 11 and 1 on a clock. From there, wrap those inner thighs forward, outer thighs back. Drop your tailbone towards the floor, finding length in your lower back. And take your hands in front of you, placing the fingertips together. You're gonna bend your left knee. Shift your hips back and just hold. So your sits bones, the bottom of your pelvis, is reaching back behind you. Your left knee is reaching out towards your left pinky toe. And then you're gonna come up, close your arms, and then again, sink your sits bones back, bend your right knee. Notice that your hips aren't swaying way out to the side. The hips are going back, and your knee is bending. You come up, down, down, up, up. We're gonna start nice and slowly, and then we're gonna take a little faster, and then we're gonna add the weights. Up. As you come up, you're pushing your right heel down, dropping down, pushing that left heel through the floor, really rooting through the back of that foot to come up. 8. In 7, we're gonna take it faster. 6. In 5, stretch those sits bones back away from me. 3, 2, and now we're gonna take it to a single count. It's down. Up, down, up. Now already, I'm feeling the backs of my shoulders. Maybe you're feeling the backs of your shoulders as well, right? Your arms aren't weightless. Your muscles have to work to lift them. 8, 7. In 6, we're gonna grab those hand weights, and we're gonna do this exact same thing, but just to the left side. In 3, 2, last one. Go ahead and grab your hand weights. Come back to that same position. Reach your arms in front of you. Now we're gonna just isolate the left side. It's down for 2, up for 2. Arms T for 2, lift, lower those arms, down. With the hips, up, up. We're gonna take it to a single count in 4. In 3, we're gonna take it a little faster. 2, if you prefer this tempo, just stay here, but if you feel good, we take it faster. Down, down, down. Good, remember, hips are just going back. We're not taking those hips to the side, just focus on the hips pressing back and bending that left knee. 8, wow. 7, in 6. Spine is long, keep reaching the crown of the head towards me, tailbone away. 3, 2, hold it down. Drop your right arm down. That left arm is gonna lower, lift, just the left arm. Up, down, up, down. Now notice if you're twisting the whole torso, it's just that arm moving. 8, 7, ooh, 6, wow, I'm feeling the back of that left shoulder. That was the point, but holy moly. 4. In 3, we come back to center. 2. Last one, come back to center. Turn your toes out a little bit more, following through with the knees, following through with that hip. And then sink your hips down, finding your second position, plie or your sumo squat. Knees are pressing back towards your pinky toes. You're gonna punch forward on the diagonal. Forward, diagonal, forward, side. Good, just holding those hips low. We're gonna burn out those thighs in an isometric hold, right? Or excuse me, yes, in an isometric hold. No movement of the legs. I'm really struggling here. My upper body is absolutely toasted and we just got started. If you're in the same boat as me, you can always drop those weights and keep going. We're gonna hold the arms forward, 4. In 3, you can do it. We got this, right? In 2, I'm starting to panic, it's fine. Hold those arms forward, give me little pulses. Up. Nice, and if you need a second in the lower body, you just come up to stand and then you come right back down. 5, 4, 3, 2. Take those arms to a V, keep pulsing up. Can you sink lower in your hips? Can you press your knees further back? For 5, for 4, 3, 2. Hold those arms steady, just pulse down in the legs. Down. I'm thinking of really melting those shoulders away from my ears. You got 4, 3, we stand, 2. Last one, come up to stand, lower the arms. Turn your toes forward slightly, more towards that 11 and 1. We're gonna go for that lateral lunge to the right this time. Shift your hips back, begin bending your right knee, arms to T, and then back up to center. Yes, 2 down, 2 up. 2 down, 2 up. I'm inhaling down and exhaling up. You can do the same, or you can take it the opposite, just as long as you're breathing. Good, 2 more. Down, and then we take it faster, and up. You can stay at this tempo, or you can take it faster with me. Down, up, butt back, lift hips, butt back, lift hips. Arms T, lower arms. Arms T, lower arms. Ooh. Good, keep going. Down, up. We got this. You're thinking of energetically reaching those hands to either side of the room. 3, 2, hold it down. Lower that left arm, just the right arm. Down, up, down, up. Can you push your hips further back? Can you draw your shoulder blades towards the center of your spine? And reach your heart forward towards me. Show me that name tag. 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep tipping forward. Keep pulling belly button away from the floor. We stand. 3, 2, last 1. Come up, straighten that right leg. Turn your toes out. And now slowly falling down that imaginary wall, sliding down that imaginary wall. Find that low second position plie squat. Arms punch. Forward, V. Forward, V. Good, we're gonna add the lower body here. So you go up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, lift, lift. And even though this workout is more targeted towards your arms and thighs, you're still thinking about your abdominals, about your center. So both sides of your rib cage are knitting in towards the center of your body. We're gonna hold it down, and we're gonna go for little circles this time. 4, we hold it down. 3, 2, last one, hold it down, give me little circles. In, in. Can you sink lower in those hips? 4, 3, 2, and now reverse the circles. Ooh, circle, circle, out. My shoulders are absolutely on fire. I hope yours are the same. Can you get lower in those hips? Let's try. Final 8, then we stand, we regroup, we grab that chair. 3, 2, and 1. Wowza. Holy moly. Okay, go ahead and grab your chair. I'm always shook by how intensely I feel bar exercises. We're gonna go down to just one weight, so you can place one weight off to the side, and we'll have that chair. Now I'm gonna turn on the diagonal so you can see my body a little bit better. I have my right hand on the chair, left hand holding my weight, heels together, toes apart. Think of spiraling inner thighs forward, outer thighs back for this external rotation. Your femur, your thigh bone, is rotating outwards within your hip socket. And now pick up the left heel, slide it back, tip your chest forward slightly, and bend both of your knees. Just hold it at the bottom here. Your knees are pressing out towards either pinky toe. The weight is slightly more in that front leg. And now pull that left elbow in towards your rib cage. You're gonna reach the arm forward, shoulder away from the ear, and then drive down through the right heel to come up, elbow grazing that rib cage. Let's do 2 counts. Down, up, down. Now, I don't know if you can see, but like literally, my entire body is shaking. So if you're like, wow, this is hard, you're not alone. And if you feel like this isn't hard enough, I got you. I understand, I've been in that position before. How can you bring that mind-body connection into this moment on the mat to get those legs firing, to get that bicep and shoulder firing more than it's ever fired before? Maybe you sink lower, maybe you press your knees a little further out. Let's take it faster. Down, up, punch, pull. Back of the neck is long, front of the neck is long. It's like you're wearing a neck brace here. So please don't drop your chin to your chest. Keep your gaze lifted. Down, up. Oh my goodness. We're gonna hold it down. We're gonna keep that arm forward. 3, 2, hold it down. Reach that left arm forward. Give me little pulses up with just that arm for 8, and up for 7. Can you sink lower in the hips? Can you tip your chest more forward? Good, really reach your tailbone back away. 3, we stay down. 2, stay down, reach that left arm back behind you, pinky up, draw that shoulder blade towards the center of your back. You're gonna press up for 2, up, 2, down, lift the arm to the back, up, 2, down, lift your arm to the back. Now what I often see in a curtsy lunge is the outside hip or the back hip wants to open up. You want your left and your right hip in an even line here. So left hip forward, right hip back. Similarly, find a little bit more space in the right side of your body, pressing that right sits bone towards your left inner thigh. We take it to a single count. 8, down, 7. We're gonna hold it down, 6. You got one more change on this side. 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it down at your lowest point. Bend your left elbow, lift your right heel. Extend your elbow, lower the right heel. We take it faster. In, out, in, out. Now my left elbow isn't moving up and down in space. It's just the forearm comes in, comes out. Can you sink lower? In, out. Keep pressing that left knee to the side towards your left pinky toes. 8, 7. We're gonna finish with a hold. 6, 5. We're gonna finish with that hold. 4, 3. This is tough. 2, tough stuff. Last one, keep the heel up, extend your arm. Can you sink lower in those hips for 5? Can you reach the crown of the head forward, tailbone back for 3, 2, and 1. Like, my goodness, I love bar. Do you love bar? We just get absolutely to that muscular fatigue in no time. It's what a method. I love it. If you can't tell, it's my favorite thing to do, or it's truly like my favorite exercise. Heels together, toes apart. Find that spiraling sensation, right? Inner thighs forward, outer thighs wrapping back. Pick up your right toes. No, pick up your right heel. Slide the right toes back, and then bend both of your knees. Okay, hold. Heels are drawing towards one another. Toes are wrapping out away. You're in your external rotation. Knees pressing out towards your pinky toes. You're seeing a little diamond, broken diamond shape in your legs. Pull that right elbow next to your rib cage and reach that right arm forward. Draw your shoulder away from your ear towards the center of your back. We drive down through that left heel. We come up. I'm already shaking. That's not a good sign. 2 counts down. Inhale, down. Exhale, up, down, up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Now, second side is always harder because your entire body is working on the first side. So it's not like your left leg was chilling. It was doing stuff back there. So now that it's getting maybe more of the work, it's still gonna complain. It's not happy. Would you be happy if you were like, you know, working hard? If you were, what's Superman's assistant? Does Superman have an assistant? No, I'm thinking Batman. Batman and Robin. If you're Robin, you know, you're working just as hard as Superman. No, Batman. It's a bad analogy. I don't know superheroes enough, I'm sorry. 4. Basically, both of your legs are working. That's what's important, that's your takeaway. 3, we're gonna take it faster. 2, oh, let's take it faster. 8, up, 7. In 6, we're gonna hold it low. We're gonna reach that right arm forward. 3, 2, hold it down, reach that right arm forward, little tiny pulses. Up, up, up. 6, 5, 4, we're gonna change the arm. 3, we're gonna change the arm, stay down. 2, last one, reach that arm behind you, pinky up, and now you're gonna press up. We go right back down. Down, 2, up, 2. Now this side, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm having a little bit of a harder time maintaining that perfect alignment. Thinking left hip back, right hip forward. Pressing down into all 5 of those toes on your left foot. In particular, the base of the big toe and the base of the pinky toe. If you've been with me for a while, I may or may not have broken my toe a year ago, my pinky toe on this foot, and it still bothers me. So my balance is still a little off more than a year later. Single count, up, down, up, down. 4, we're gonna hold it down. 3, we have our tricep extensions. 2, last one, hold it down. Bend your elbow, lift the heel, extend the elbow, lower the heel. Up, down, up, down. Can you sink lower in those hips? Just as low as feels challenging, but doable. 8, 7, we're gonna hold the heel up. We're gonna hold the arm long. 4, we finish with a little freeze. 3, and then you got one more change. 2, last one, heel up, extend that arm, you hold for 5. You hold for 4, get lower. For 3, lengthen the crown of the head away from you. 2, and 1. Oh, holy moly, go ahead and stand up. We're gonna finish with both of those hand weights. You have a little calf raise series. So feet are gonna be hip width apart and parallel, one weight in each hand. Take your elbows to a 90-degree bend in front of you. You're gonna lift your heels. Open those arms out. Lower your heels, elbows forward. Up, down, up, down. Up, down. Now really spread all 5 of those toes, excuse me, all 10 of those toes rather, as much as you can. Drop your tailbone to the floor. Pull your hip bones towards your rib cage. Hip bones towards your rib cage. We're gonna finish with those heels up. Little pulses. It's almost over. Up, down, up, down. We're gonna hold those heels up in just a moment. Arms will be nice and wide. If this is a little bit too intense, you can get rid of the heel raises and just do the arms, and that's fine with me. We're gonna hold those heels up. 3, heels up, arms out. 2, heels up, arms out. Last one, heels up, arms out. Give me little pulses of those arms. This is it. This is your finish line. Can you grow taller? Good, root down through the base of the big toe and the second toe, and stretch the top of your head towards the sky. You're extending, you're growing taller, taller at the end of this workout than you were at the start. Imagine, up. I'll take any centimeters I can get. You got 4, woo, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your heels down, get rid of your weights, and we are quickly gonna stretch. Cross that left arm across your body, hooking the right arm underneath. Left shoulder pulls away from your ear. Stretching the back of your shoulder. Taking the time here just to let the body release and stretch. Switching sides, signaling to your body that it's time to rest and recover. And if you prefer to stretch at the very end of your workout, if you're stacking videos, for example, and this isn't where you're gonna finish, you can pause me, you can come back to me, and do these same stretches at the end of your whole session. I do that all the time. Nice, now interlace your hands behind your back. You're gonna press your palms together, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and lift your chest. Good, now shake out those arms. Let's quickly stretch out the calves. Step your left foot back, pressing your left heel down towards the mat. Nice, great job today. I know that bar, it's a lot of repetitions. It's not easy, right? By the end, those 1 kilos or those 0.5s, whatever you have, they're gonna feel heavy because we're keeping the arms lifted and engaged for a really long time. Take that left foot into your left hand, heel to the glute, squeezing those inner thighs together as you stretch out your quadriceps. And that was really just all over legs, right? So we hit the thighs, we hit the outer glutes, outer thighs. A little bit of the back of the leg as well. Release, stretching out that opposite calf. Right heel down. Bum, 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 ba, na, 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 na. Do you ever just sing and you don't realize you're singing? I do this often. Like your son. Taking that right foot into your right hand. Ooh. Nice, now we're in the stretch, so I'm giving you the time here to find some solitude, to find a little bit of quiet in your mind, preserving that sense of peace and calm as you move into the rest of your day or night. Coming back to center, give yourself a very big round of applause. Nice job. I hope your lower body and your upper body are feeling totally fired up. If you like this workout, then I encourage you to subscribe to my channel. It's Emily's Aligned Fitness, and I have new videos for you, new workouts for you coming every single Monday. And if you in particular loved this bar series, then I'll go ahead and link you to my Raise the Bar series, a total playlist for working out, following the bar method. And then I also will link you to my Strong Bar series, or my Bar Strong series rather, which is adding just a little bit more spice into those traditional bar workouts. Again, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.